Hey guys! There was this guy there who was dressed like a pirate. You know, we hung out and I don't know, I like this boy. He's cute and he's weird. He doesn't have a job or a place to live. He lives with some friends and he doesn't drive. And a lot of people would, consider that a bad thing, They would just completely not date a guy like that just on principle. But I also don't have a job or a place to live on my own or drive. So, I don't know, I feel like it puts us on equal footing. I don't feel like he's going to judge me for living in an RV with my mom or having my mom drop me off places, you know what I mean? And that's a really big obstacle to overcome when you're dating someone. And that obstacle is completely non-existent right now, and I think that's great. It's really exciting to me to have the opportunity to date another bisexual person, because I don't really meet a lot of bisexual people at all. It's not like I have a lot of bisexual friends. He's a huge Deadpool fan. I figured you would like that, Mega Haley. Gives me butterflies. So, that's good. He likes Repo the Genetic Opera. So, that's just a million points right there. Whenever we first hung out, me and the pirate, he was late. And I know I texted everyone. I was like, he's late, I'm standing outside, it's awful. Anyway, he was late, and I have since forgiven him for being late. It wasn't actually his fault, it was his ride's fault. And, the ride has confessed to it being his fault, so, I'll forgive him. But, I was mad whenever he showed up. So, I was like, I don't know, I was in a mood. So I wasn't very friendly, and I wouldn't even look at him too much. I wasn't falling for any of his charm, and he's one of those guys that's used to people falling for his charm. So, he was kind of thrown for a loop whenever I was just kind of like, cool, sure, yeah, but I was pissed off, He was late, there were some creepy big old dudes hanging out around me, so eventually I forgave him. But I think the fact that I don't necessarily fall for his charm, I think that's really what, I guess, drew his attention. At one point I was telling him that while I was waiting for him and he was late, those two guys were standing in front of the store, in front of it where I was, and they were just kind of hovering, and they were big, and it was freaking me out, they were kind of just hanging out around me longer than necessary. Because when you're a girl, you notice things like that. That's it. If there are guys hanging out around you that is longer than long enough to smoke a cigarette, you freak out. Just internally, just a little bit if you're alone. Anyway, and he said that I shouldn't have been scared because he would have pulled up and he would have saved me. And I looked at him and I said, I have pepper spray. I don't need you. Spray him with pepper spray, kick him in the balls. I wouldn't enjoy it, but I'd be fine. And I don't know, he seemed really surprised by that. I'm like, what did you expect? I've been a girl my entire life. I've had to figure this stuff out, you know what I mean? And I think the best part, you guys, he thinks it's cute when I fangirl. Because I fangirl, and I fangirl hard. And I fangirled a little bit about my latest OTP from the 100. We figured it out yet. And he thought it was so cute that he had to kiss me immediately. And, I don't know, I think it's good that he thinks it's cute whenever I fangirl, because I do that a lot. Another thing that I like about the pirate is that he doesn't just roll his eyes or nod and smile whenever I spout off some random vampire lore, you know what I mean? Because you know, vampires are my thing. And I think the different legends surrounding them are amazing because they're so different, and I'm not gonna fangirl right now, but I kind of want to. But I fangirled about different vampire stories like 3 different times while I was hanging out with him, and he was just kind of like, oh, I already knew that, or that is so cool, you know, and I like that, you know, that's an attractive quality. Not to mention he's an attractive quality, if you know what I mean. I mean, I don't know all that much about him, but that's kind of what dating is about, right? Getting to know somebody, seeing if you're compatible. So, you know. Yeah. So, I met a boy, he's a pirate, and I kind of like him. I kind of like this pirate. I want to keep him, maybe. I like his face. So, until next time, regret nothing, dearest. Damn, girl, I'll be looking good today, though.